What's up, everyone? Welcome to Best Car Reviews. I'm Ben, and today we'll be dissecting the 2024 Chevy Corvette E-Ray. Here at Best Car Reviews, I strive to be the most accurate and relevant information under 10 minutes. There's no misleading and no waste of time. If that's something that's intriguing to you and you like the content as you watch, please like and subscribe so I can continue to grow the channel. Let's get started. The Corvette has to be one of the most familiar, recognizable names in all of car history. Heading into 2024, they still have the regular Corvette, and now they have the E-Ray, which is basically a means of getting you an even faster Corvette. And pretty slick design, obviously same as the current generation, but with a few different touches, mainly electrified power to give you even more. And if you're loving the design, stay tuned, because they're going to go through the trims, key details that matter most to you, to determine which will be the best bang for your buck. All photos and information in today's video come direct from Chevy or from Car and Driver. Let's dive in. The 2024 E-Ray will be available to you in 6 different trim levels: 1 LZ Coupe, 2 LZ Coupe, 3 LZ Coupe, make up the coupes, and then the convertible is you also get the 1, 2, and 3 LZs. These will range from nearly $103,000 all the way up to nearly $121,000, so you get about $17,000 price differentiation here across these 6 trims. Hopefully this is what you're targeting to buy. There's an E-Ray trim here that you love at a price point that you want to buy at. The engine, we have a massive 6.2 liter V8 plus an electric motor to give you even more power and quickness. 655 horsepower, 595 pound-feet of torque. This is a serious machine, paired with an 8-speed DCT and all-wheel drive, guys. That is insane. I would so badly want to get behind the wheel of this, even if I only went 100 feet, just to feel the power. That is a lot. Hopefully, if you're buying this, you are able to handle that, because if not, somebody's going to get injured, either yourself or somebody else. MPG numbers aren't really out there, MPGEs, so I replaced my usual column here with a couple speed numbers. 0 to 60 in 2.5 seconds. That's so quick. Quarter mile in 10.5 seconds. So 10.5, yes, that's still above 10. You know, people shoot for the less than 10 second, but that's still extremely fast. I keep saying that. I can't say it enough. This is a seriously fast Corvette. Let's look at the pictures now released of this E-Ray while we go through the main features. I think the name E-Ray needs to be taken pretty loosely. This isn't a plug-in hybrid. This isn't an EV. And the electric power it has is quite limited. But man, it will get you to dust the ZL1 1LE at the stoplight. This generation has grown on me for the design. I love the C7s, and this is obviously a drastic change, but when I see them on the road, I'm awestruck. They're so cool to see. The body lines are so aggressive. This thing looks like it just wants to chew you up and spit you out. Obviously, you should be getting tons for your money here, and Chevy outlines the most important ones. Starting with the 1LZ, you get standard carbon ceramic brakes, magnetic selective ride control, and a removable roof panel, which is absolutely expected. This is a very expensive vehicle. There should be no such thing as a base trim, really, that lacks amenities. Upgrading to the 2LZ gives you significant changes on the interior, but exterior remains the same. We'll get into the interior in the next section. That is similarly to the 3LZ. You acquire all the previous features, but tacks on even more luxurious amenities on the interior, while the exterior is largely unchanged. The trend stays the same for the convertibles, with the bodies sharing the same standard features, but the inside being where you find the major differences. A simple but sharp 5-spoke wheel design is standard on these, wrapped in all-season performance tires, and let me tell you, those tires are absolute steamrollers. You have a width on the back at 345. That is so big. That is legitimate steamroller. Stealth mode allows you to switch to full electric power, but only for 3 to 4 miles and limited to 45 miles per hour. Chevy basically is saying this is a way for you to creep out of your neighborhood without being obnoxiously loud. So if you're leaving at 3 in the morning and you don't want to piss off your neighbors, sure, go into stealth mode. Just don't try to go more than 45 miles an hour. The ZER performance package comes standard with high-performance Michelin Pilot Sport 4S ZP summer-only tires, as well as chassis tuning and other performance enhancements. A 1.9 kilowatt-hour lithium-ion battery powers the electric side of the power plant and focuses on the front axle and is self-charging. performance exhaust is standard. The best bang for your buck in this lineup would have to be the 2LZ for me. With all the extra standard interior features, I think it's worth the price jump. I don't personally have a desire for the convertible, but I love that it's an option for those who want it. If this is the vehicle you're going after and you have the means to spend over $100,000, then I think the best bang for your buck is really all up to you, and you should order exactly what you want. Let's look now at the interior shots released, although not many, of this E-Ray. We'll go through those features. This is now where I'll list the major differences in these trims and what the price differences get you. Standard interior features start you off with a heads-up display, leather-wrapped steering wheel, and a rear camera mirror in the 1LZ. 2LZ takes these features and adds a wireless charger, 14-speaker Bose Performance Series system, performance data recorder, heated and ventilated seats, and heated steering wheel, power fold mirrors, universal home remote, memory package, and HD front and rear vision cameras. The 3LZ will offer the most add-ons, and it'll add on to all that with GT2 seats. Their others get GT1 with Napa leather and carbon fiber trim, custom leather-wrapped interior, leather-wrapped door panels, suede microfiber-wrapped upper interior trim, and carbon fiber steering wheel and paddles. So this is a leather and carbon fiber infused version of this vehicle, and I think it's pretty sinister and definitely the most desirable, but you got to pay more for it. The convertible trims will get you the exact same things as you jump the trim ladder. It's just the same features per 1, 2, 3LZ, but just you get your convertible. As far as screenage, you get a super slick 12.3-inch driver's digital gauge cluster next to an 8-inch infotainment touchscreen, standard on both, with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. That touchscreen is not big enough for me for these prices. I think it needs to be at least 14 inches in my opinion, but at the same time, I may accept it given what this car is and what it's supposed to feel like. It's a race car. It's not a TV with wheels, so maybe an 8 inches is okay. Chevy sets you up well with numerous driver's assist safety and technology features standard. Overall, I think this is a well-done sporty interior with great amenities. Chevy absolutely could have given you more on the 1LZ for $100,000 plus, but that's just how it is. If you want more, then you got to pay a bit more. In review, guys, pretty sweet car here. If you're in the market for something like this, a $100,000 plus performance vehicle, really a supercar, then there are options. There are options out there for you, and there's things to compare. But I honestly think if you're looking for true just speed, just pure speed, off the line, grip, how do you get to beat this? All-wheel drive with the electric motor. This thing is just going to zip. I want to drive it so bad. Somebody please give me access to one. I want it. I need it. I got to do it. But it's extremely cool. Nothing really out there is like this. So if this is something you're after, then go for it. Get the regular Corvette. You're still going to get an amazing vehicle, but having that electric motor in there that's self-charging, there's no downside to it. You don't have to plug it in. It's not an EV. You're not relying on a range. You still get a gas tank. You fill it up. This is really, like I mentioned at the very beginning, just a means of getting you even more speed. That's really all it is. So that's why I say E-Ray. It makes it sound like it's an electric Corvette, but it's really not. But anyway, out of all the information we got here, hopefully it laid things down in a clear way for you guys. Thank you for watching this Best Car Review. Please subscribe if not already. If you have an idea for a future review, drop in the comments and we'll see what I can do. If you'd like to become a member of the channel, I have that option now. Please feel free to go through the options and join if you'd like, and I'll catch you on the next Best Car Review.